Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kailin and I would love for you to stick around and subscribe. I post videos every single Saturday with a couple sprinkled in between, and I post mainly about eating disorder recovery and intuitive eating. And if that's something that you enjoy, then welcome to the family and I would love for you to stick around. In today's video, we are going to be talking about a topic that you guys have wanted me to speak about for a very long time. And today we are going to talk about weight gain. During my recovery, weight gain was probably one of the hardest things that I had to overcome. And I've learned a lot of tips, tricks, and I've also made a lot of mistakes along the way that I want to share with you. I want to share with you guys what not to do, what to do. And a lot of people are hesitant to start intuitive eating because they fear they're going to gain weight. And I just want to start off this video by saying that weight loss or being thin is not synonymous with health. And I think it's about time that we stop focusing on our bodies and start to put an emphasis on our relationship with food and also our relationship with our body. If your body's response to adequate nutrition is gaining weight, then chances are you had to gain weight in the first place. And a lot of people don't fully understand what intuitive eating is, and they see it as a form of just letting yourself go, when in reality, you're just letting yourself be. But before we continue on with this video, I would love to thank today's sponsor, Ana Luisa. Ana Luisa is a sustainable jewelry company, and I am so happy and proud to announce that this is my second collaboration with them. I have been looking to expand my jewelry collection for a very long time, but finding pieces that are sustainable, cute, and affordable is honestly a lot more challenging than it sounds. One of my favorite things about Ana Luisa is that they are carbon neutral. Not only do they not mass produce their jewelry in huge quantities, but they also offset 100% of their carbon emissions. And recently I've been taking steps towards becoming less wasteful and trying to shop at more sustainable brands, which is one of the reasons I'm so happy to be working with them. And currently on their website, they are having insane sales. Okay, you buy one, you get the second one for 40% off. And look, I understand that everybody has a different budget. So Ana Luisa has different pieces for everybody. I believe that their most inexpensive piece starts at $39, which is pretty inexpensive for these sustainable, high quality pieces. So for this collaboration, I was able to receive 3 of the most beautiful pieces. The first piece that I received were these Michelle earrings. And these retail for $120. They are hypoallergenic and they're also so unique. I personally have a lot of difficulty styling outfits and jewelry. So what I love about these earrings is that they can really jazz up any look and make any outfit look a little bit more put together. For example, today I'm just wearing a teddy jacket and I kind of dressed it up with these jewelry pieces and I love the look. I like to dress up these casual outfits. I don't know, I'm comfy and I also feel really stylish. The Rowena bracelet also details for $120. And can we just talk about how delicate and simple this bracelet is? Not only does this bracelet go with every single outfit out there, but it also adds a kind of fine and delicate addition to whatever you're wearing. And this last piece is the piece that I am excited for the most. I love it. This moon necklace retails for $77 and it is everything that I am looking for when it comes to jewelry. It's a mixture of elegant and unique. And I love and live for unique pieces. And as a little perk, it was also designed by a vlogger here on YouTube. And I love that Ana Luisa collaborates with creators that they believe in, and it makes me really proud to be an ambassador for their company and also for their jewelry. And I'm going to leave all of the information for the Black Friday sale and all of the links for Ana Luisa in my description down below. and also in a pinned comment. And I just want to thank Ana Luisa again for sponsoring today's video. And I also want to give a huge thank you to you guys, because without you and without your support, then I wouldn't be able to have these opportunities to work with wonderful companies like Ana Luisa. All right, now without further ado, let's get on into this video and talk a little bit about weight gain. Let's just start off with something that most people don't actually know. Most human beings aren't designed to have washboard abs. I know, all bodies are different and all bodies are unique, and that is the kind of mindset that I want you to enter this video in. There is nothing wrong with your body. You and I can eat the exact same meals, to a T, snacks, drinks, everything included. We can do the same exercise regime. However, your body and my body are never going to look the same, because we are different people, and different people have different bodies, and that's okay. And again, I want to emphasize that health does not equal a smaller body. As a society, we all have developed some kind of internalized fat phobia. Everywhere you look, being in a bigger body is seen as bad or shameful or comedic. Think of any fat actors that you know. Chances are, most of the time, if there's a fat actor in a comedy, their whole purpose in the show is to be the fat character. They're not the main character, they're not the protagonist. They're there to be laughed at, ridiculed, and for those simple fat jokes that simply aren't very funny. And the media really perceives how we see weight gain and how we see different bodies. Think of The Bachelor or The Bachelorette or any of those reality love shows. It's very rare that you see a fat bachelor or bachelorette. And this is why we've come to idolize these thinner bodies, because we don't see proper representation of different bodies on the media. You think, oh, to be desirable like this bachelorette, I have to be thin. To get a main role in this big movie and to actually have my story be worth telling, I have to be thin. And that just isn't the case. So I have a couple of tips, tricks, things to do, things not to do when you're gaining weight. And before I get into all of those, I just want to state at the beginning of this video that you are strong, you are worthy, you are beautiful. You can say it out loud, okay? If you're feeling down, pause this video, go over to a mirror, look yourself dead in the eyes and say, I am strong, I am worthy, I am valid, I am beautiful. Say it over and over and over again, okay? Okay, so you've started gaining weight. And one of my biggest tips for you is to stop weighing yourself. Ditch the scale. That information does not help you in any way. I just want to add a quick note that for some people, keeping an eye on their weight is very important. And this usually stems from weight restoration. So you're trying to gain weight. And if you are being advised by medical professionals and dietitians to gain weight in order for your health, but also seeing that number on the scale can be triggering, I highly recommend doing blind weigh-ins. Even if you're not working on weight restoration, you can also do blind weigh-ins at a general practitioner's or at the hospital in general. You can just ask to step on the scale backwards, that you don't want to know what the number is. And if you need to, you can also give a little bit more information, like I've suffered from disordered eating in the past. It is not healthy for me to know that number. And I have never met a doctor that wasn't okay with this. And if your weight restoration is also being monitored at home, then you can ask a family member that you trust to help you with those blind weigh-ins. So you can either cover your eyes before stepping on the scale, step on backwards. The family member that you trust can see if you are gaining weight or losing weight, and kind of make sure that you're going in the right direction, because when you are in the process of restoring weight, you do not want to continue to lose weight, because that is just going to put you in a more detrimental state. I also want to talk about your response to weight gain. The automatic response for a lot of people is to begin restricting or to begin to overcompensate with exercise. And I just want to say that you are setting yourself up for failure. Restricting and dieting almost always leads to even more weight gain and to a binge restrict cycle. So you're good from Monday to Friday, and then on the weekend, you just completely binge on all the foods that you wanted to eat throughout the week. And then Monday comes and you have a clean slate and you start, and then it's just this vicious cycle of restricting and binging. And if you want to learn more about this, you can watch my intuitive eating series, which I will link in the description down below. I have a whole playlist of videos that I will continue to add on, but I do have a whole video about dieting and the dangers of dieting, which is a great video for you if you're stuck in this binge restrict cycle. The next thing to do is to get rid of clothes that no longer fit you. I don't want them to be in your closet. I understand if you don't completely want to get rid of them, but something that is so freeing is to go through all of your clothes. Whatever does not fit or whatever you don't love, put it into a garbage bag, a recycling bag, and put it into your basement, put it in your attic, put it in a separate room, a closet, whatever it is, and put it away. It's a lot less stressful and it causes a lot less anxiety to go through your wardrobe or to open your closet and know that all of the clothes there fit you. Whether it's a very limited amount, that is okay. As long as you're not staring at all of these clothes that used to fit you, it can really drastically affect the way you view your body every single day when you're getting dressed. It can affect your mood and in ways that you don't even understand. You may not know why you're upset, but perhaps it's because you opened that closet, you saw that dress that used to fit, and now it doesn't. And so you don't even associate your negative feelings with what's happening throughout your day. So get rid of those clothes. Don't keep them as, goal clothes or anything like that. Just get it out of sight. And then I want you, if you can, to purchase clothes that fit. Honestly, this was game changing for me. When I finally purchased clothing that fits, changed the way I felt about my body, because I used to just try to squeeze into things that were not my sizes that were too small, and then I would just be very uncomfortable in the clothing that I was wearing and have a lot more focus on my body because of the discomfort. I want to say that you should not let a number or a letter on an article of clothing dictate how you feel. If you're in the changing room and something doesn't fit, it's okay. If they have the size, you can go and grab the next size up. And if not, you can kind of gauge your size based on the store and then order your size online. So after you gained weight, what I don't want you to do is body check. So if you don't know what body checking is, it's essentially, standing in front of the mirror, looking at yourself, squeezing rolls, bending over, grabbing your arm, pinching your fat, things like that. You do not want to body check. It can be something as simple as putting on an outfit and just looking at yourself in the mirror, sideways, from behind, etc., for how you look. I want you to try to not put a heavy emphasis on what your body looks like. Body checking can be very dangerous and lead to very bad habits, especially if you're not in a good mind frame. It's one thing to look yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, honey, I feel good today. That's very different from looking in the mirror and, pinching your cheeks and your neck and all of these things. The next thing is to wear clothing that makes you feel good. Styles are not for specific body type. There's all of these stupid sayings like people who are plus size or in bigger bodies can't wear stripes. They should only wear black. They should do this. They shouldn't wear crop tops, bikinis. Ugh. I want to say that clothes are made for everybody. So if you feel hot as fuck in a crop top, wear crop tops. If you feel very comfortable wearing oversized sweaters, wear oversized sweaters. Jeans, leggings, wear what feels good for you. It makes you feel like a badass gal or guy, or for my non-binary pals, wear what feels good. The next thing that I want you to focus on is having grace. Have grace for yourself. Understand that a changing body is a normal body. Don't restrict. So if you're having a craving, don't say no because you've gained weight. Just continue to listen to your body, try to honor that hunger, try to honor that fullness. And like I said, if you're interested in dabbling into the intuitive eating world, I do have a full playlist of those videos, again, linked in the description. Also, you've got to understand that dieting doesn't work. So if you've gained weight and you're trying to plan these new diets for, you know, the new year or for Monday or for a new month or whatever it may be, understand that diets do not work statistically. They don't work. It's the biggest industry. It's a $60 billion industry that makes money off of you being insecure. And personally, I don't really want a rich white man to get my money because I'm insecure in my body from unrealistic expectations that the media has set. And screw that industry. It's total bullshit. If you have it in you, I also want you to start saying positive affirmations out loud. Like I said earlier, you can look in the mirror, you can say it out loud when you wake up, you can do whatever way it feels good for you. You can write it down if you're not comfortable saying it out loud, but you can look at yourself and say, I am strong, I am worthy, I am beautiful. You can come up with mantras that work for you. You can look online, they have tons of positive affirmations online that you can say, or like I said, write. They have journal prompts, whole slew of things like that, but positive affirmations can really change the way you view your body. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about is something that I fell victim to, and I fell flat in my face in the dirt. I was very tantalized by the idea of wellness culture, but wellness culture does not equal health. The wellness community on YouTube and on Instagram is very disordered. Yeah, I said it. It's extremely disordered. And like I said, on Instagram, I actually started off as a fitness page. I was obsessed with counting macros and green juices and all of these, you know, taking a bunch of supplements, adding all of these powders and protein powders and stuff to my smoothies, stuff that tastes disgusting, tastes nasty. And people labeled disordered eating with wellness on it and health as a way to excuse the disordered habits that they would share with their audiences. Health is not just about your body or what you consume. It's about your mental health, and most importantly, it's about the lifestyle that you have. Do you have a healthy relationship with your body? Do you have a healthy relationship with food? Do you restrict? Do you binge? You know, how is your mental health doing right now? Do you move your body in a way that you enjoy? These are all things that should be included in a healthy life. You know, if you are saying no to a cupcake, even if you want a cupcake, and you never allow yourself to have any kind of treats because you believe that this is healthy, it's not. Newsflash, that's very disordered. The next thing I want you to do is unfollow any accounts that make you question your body, that make you feel bad about your body. And sometimes these accounts don't even know how they can be harming you. It can be a friend that you constantly compare yourself to. Following them is not healthy. Checking their stories all the time is not healthy. That doesn't mean that further down the line, when you're in a better place with your body and with your mental health, that you won't be able to follow said person. But you don't owe anybody a follow. Not your friends, not your family, not your favorite influencers. So if anybody currently is making you feel shitty when you log on to Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, whatever little application people are using these days, only follow people that make you feel good, and try to follow people of different body types, different ethnicities, different races and cultures, and really try to diversify your feed, because chances are if you keep seeing the same body over and over and over again, you're gonna think that there's something wrong with your body because you don't look like said models or influencers or whatever. But if on your page you're constantly seeing different bodies, then it's just showing you that bodies are different, and chances are you're gonna feel a lot less crappy about your own body. Something that you will not do, listen to me, is compare yourself to your old body. Do not go back and look at those old photos or old videos or whatever it may be, because you're just gonna get sucked into a black hole of diet culture and wanting to hop on a new diet and get back to that old body. But I just want to say that bodies are meant to change. They are meant to age. They are meant to stretch. They are meant to scar, to grow and to shrink. And in all honesty, this isn't something that everybody gets to experience. Weight is meant to fluctuate. It's okay. Something else that really helps me is body positive yoga. It sounds very strange, but they have a lot of it over on YouTube. I'll try to link my favorite one in the description down below, but it's essentially a yoga flow where the instructor is saying positive affirmations and there's no diet culture in the video. A lot of it is just about having a good relationship with your body and really feeling grounded. You can also look up body positive meditations, and if you can, take the time out of your day just to really appreciate your body for what it is and what it does for you and not what it looks like. So this is coming from a very privileged standpoint, but if you can, talk to a professional. Hire an eating disorder recovery coach, go visit a therapist. There's also online therapy these days. I've heard of the one called BetterHelp. I'll link that below as well. But talking to somebody can be so therapeutic, just to talk about everything that's going on in your life, all of those thoughts swimming in your head. It's just very therapeutic to go to therapy. Honestly, I think everybody should go to therapy. If they can afford it, it's beneficial for everybody in my opinion. And I want you to prioritize your health, not your weight. Because like I said, health and weight, not synonymous. When you're prioritizing your health, your weight is going to fall to a set point weight, which is different for you, it's different for me, it's different for everybody because we all have different dang bodies. I also don't want you to encourage diet talk. Diet talk is everywhere. It's, on the radio, it's on the TV, it's in comments on Instagram, it's around the dinner table, around Thanksgiving and the holidays of, I'm gonna have to start something in the new year and kickstart my health journey, or no carbs for me after Thanksgiving, and all of these things. Just don't engage in that conversation. It is not a conversation you want to be a part of, and talking about it is only going to make your relationship with your body a lot worse. Try to set up boundaries where you don't talk about other people's bodies and they are not able to talk about your body. I say this in almost every single video, but there is no room for shame or guilt on your plate. Do not shame your eating habits. Do not feel guilty for eating. Everybody deserves to eat. Whether or not you moved your body yesterday, whether or not you overate the day before, every single day you deserve to eat. Something that can be really helpful for your mental health in general and for your relationship with your body is to take breaks from social media. Don't post, don't go on it, delete the apps if it helps, but just create a life away from social media, because you would honestly be so surprised, or maybe not surprised at all, about how social media influences the way you view yourself. It's pretty shocking. Luckily, I follow a lot of people that inspire me, a lot of different bodies, and I never feel ashamed in myself. But it doesn't mean that you can just stop comparing yourself to other people like a switch. So if I ever find myself comparing myself to other bodies, to other people, it's not even to bodies, but sometimes, somebody's side hustle or somebody's job or their life or whatever it may be, I just like to unplug. It's not healthy to be on there when you're in that kind of mindset. The mentality I like to have around taking care of my body is to provide and not deprive. So provide your body with what it needs, whether that's food, movement, water, whatever. Your body is going to let you know what it needs, and do not deprive your body. Don't do it. Provide for it. Take care of it. And I hope that what you're getting from this video is understanding that gaining weight is normal and it's also okay. Focusing on your body so much can take away the focus of what is going on in your head. And you also leave very little room, and you're also leaving very little room in your head if you're constantly thinking about food and dieting and your weight. There's no room in there for you to have any other thoughts. And whether that's being thoughtful towards other people, whether that's school or work or whatever it is, you need to make space in that beautiful head of yours to think of things other than your body and food. And to end this video, just take it one day at a time. Self-love, body positivity, body confidence, this isn't an overnight journey. Think of all of the years you've spent depriving yourself, hating yourself, dieting, stuck in an eating disorder or disordered eating mentality. It takes a long time to recover from that kind of damage. So just take it day by day, take a deep breath, and understand that, yeah, bodies fluctuate, they change. That's okay. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you less worthy. It doesn't make you less beautiful. If you have any other questions or anything else about weight gain that I did not address in this video, please comment down below and I will be more than happy to answer you in the comments. Or you can also message me on Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram handle here. And I try to answer all of my DMs usually within 24 hours or so. Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, if you're new here, I would love for you to stick around and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I can't live without you.